Hello, everyone, and welcome back to RPG Night with Sass Volume 3 or 2 or whatever this is. I don't know. I am concerned. I, I have lived this past week just knowing that I'm probably gonna die. It's gonna be fine. Been building my new character. So, we'll see how this goes.
Have a chance.
No, I have no chance at all.
No, you've got
I'm
a chance. No, you've got a chance.
We're all dead.
500. Yeah. So, I know the stream didn't catch us earlier, but long story short, I've made one minor retcon to last session, and that I've increased the distance between Marasi and Alina to 500 feet as opposed to 350 because some nasty things could happen very quickly at the distance that at 350 as opposed to a distance of 500. She has a chance regardless of rolls, as opposed to if rolls don't favor her, Marasi could be screwed. I at least want to make sure that Marasi has a fair chance of playing this out. So, yeah, 500 feet distance. But we'll get into all that here in just a minute. Let's see here. We'll get to the recap in just a moment. I am also making sure that I've got my notes. I have to do a couple things here, because I have some trackers to keep track of for today's session. And refresh my memory, Croesus is currently with Gorbash.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the party is out in the forest area, north of Iron Fog, just coming out of the tunnel with the Giants. The Giants have gone their separate way, and the three of you are basically all alone in the forest now, correct?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Very good. So,
I am afraid.
that's going to lead us to the start of today's session, in which I need to start off the session by reading something. Don't mind me. I'm going to read. It's going to take a couple minutes, but I think it's going to set the appropriate mood for the start of today's session. Approximately 500 feet in front of you, Marasi, someone you thought that was dead, dragged into the depths by an elder vampire. Alina Notley rides before you. The pale skin and jet black hair, absolutely unmistakable, her voice only confirming your suspicions. Her lance points in your direction, yet she does not ride in your direction as of yet. Instead, she rides tall in the midst of a fresh graveyard of Iron Fog guard corpses, at least 30, including the 5 charred bodies you witnessed become incinerated with a single fireball. A little bit of poetic justice there. If you're into that thing, and by poetic justice, I mean villainous poetic justice at this point, but, who's counting? The horse she rides, however, is a pale horse, skeletal and yet ghostly in nature. Part of its bones can be seen through. Its loud cry can be heard for miles. And with your proximity to it, a sense of dread fills every fiber of your being, as a war cry would, realizing that death's pale rider has turned its gaze towards you. Surrounding the pale rider is nothing but open field. Alina is completely unhindered by her surroundings and could charge at you at any moment at full speed. 50 feet in front of you is the north gate portcullis, completely risen, possibly from allowing guards to reinforce the defense of the gate. The wall is approximately 100 feet high surrounding the gate. 2 guards atop the wall currently take aim in the direction of Alina. The portcullis does not seem to be operable from the level you're at. There is a door on the left side of the gate, big enough for a humanoid creature to fit through, but too small for a horse. Around you is the city of Iron Fog. You currently stand on a road approximately 20 feet wide. To either side of you are densely packed buildings with a few tight alleyways. This is not unlike most of the rest of the city, as it's easy to get lost between the network of buildings if you're not careful. There does not appear to be anything you could hide behind except for buildings. Alina smiles at you, as if happy to see you. Her lance, however, is unwavering. It continues to point in your direction. Marasi, what do you do?
Okay. Wow. That's fast. Alright.
Oh, someone's been playing Dwarf Fortress.
Alright, no way to close the gate.
Not at your level. You don't see any sort of lever or device that could lower it from your perspective.
Do I see any ropes that are holding the gate up?
Perception check.
Oops, I gave myself advantage. Don't do that. 8.
No.
Too scared.
Alina still does not ride towards you. Her lance pointed in your direction.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do that first. Because we're gonna need help.
Okay.
To Magnus.
To Magnus. 25 words, go.
Old friend Alina from the Vampire Cave is back. Gonna need your help with the North Gate. Croesus is at Gorabash's house. I am all alone.
I didn't count words, but I'm going to allow, even if it's over 25, you're good. Magnus, you do get a response back.
I will respond. Just give me a moment to think.
Sure.
I'm looking for a name, I'm sorry.
What name are you looking for?
I don't want to say it out loud because that'll just be insulting again.
Oh.
Is it a player character?
If it is, I can help you with it. It's not a problem.
I know you can help me with it. I forget it all the time and I hate it.
Is it Philnon?
I hate myself.
I know.
It's okay.
It's okay.
In fairness, Phil Nun's the newest member of the party.
No, don't say that. It's been here for like 2-3 months. Come on. I should be on top of this. This is my fault. Or I could have just looked in Discord.
Also that.
It's all good.
But now you're not gonna
Yeah,
forget
okay.
it though, because you're
JFJ, I'm sorry.
I forgive you, but you could have just asked.
I didn't want to. I wanted to figure it out before I ask, hey, what's his name again?
It's okay. All right,
It's not
proceed.
that I don't care. It's really not that.
Some people are just
It's
bad at
fine.
names.
awful.
It is
Proceed.
fine, sir.
Proceed with your message.
Understood. Valdir and Philnon are with me. We will make haste. Be safe. Run if you need. And I will relay the message that I assume I'm standing right next to both Philnon and Valdir.
Within 10 feet, I'm sure. Yeah.
And I say, I got a message from Marasi. She's back. You
Marasi's
remember
back.
that?
Neither of them
No.
were there. That's why I sent the message to you. They don't know who that is. It's only you and I that know.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah, you would know that only the two of you were there with other characters that are not with the party anymore. So
It's
neither-
okay. I'm a smart person. I've only been thinking about this for like 10 minutes.
And you've already got a plan of action, and you already know how to.
Long
defeat
story
this
short,
character.
vampire. Let's go.
You're gonna need to explain a bit more, but okay.
Marasi's in danger. There was a incident a while ago. Exploring ruins, suddenly vampires escaped, but one person didn't.
Got it. Well,
Let's
that's
swap it.
She's back with a vengeance. And
80 feet,
yeah,
I think, be up to 120 every 6 seconds, but that's gonna wear me out.
Let me put it to you bluntly here. The distance between you and the town is not going to matter for this first part right here because Marasi, roll initiative.
Lovely.
Here's the issue with that list.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them are one size smaller than me.
Both of who? Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, I know what you're planning.
Magnus,
shoulder right.
get on the back.
Oh, you better
Oh,
not
boy.
handle me like Croesus.
And zoom.
You're still a few miles out. I'd like to point that out, but you know,
150 move speed, buddy.
we can get
I
there.
have a question that is actually very important for this.
Uh-huh.
I was gifted a feather. This is a magic feather.
Yes.
It increases movement speed by 5 feet. Is it an attunement item?
Unless I specifically told you it was a required attunement, the answer is no. I would have told you that when I gave you the item. So if it does not specifically list attunement, what's the feather name?
Speedy feather. It's currently open on my sheet.
Speedy. Okay, hang on.
Scroll down a bit.
Let's resolve that real quick because I know
It
what's
was-
next. I know
It
what's
was one
next.
you gave to Vitae. Let me check if it's still in there because I don't believe it.
I
is.
do not believe that I had made it as a attunement item. I do not believe.
Oh.
I do not. Yeah, I don't think that's attunement.
No, I just realized I had something I didn't think I had.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
think it's
you know
gonna be
what?
Helpful, but maybe.
You know what though? Maybe it gets you there a few minutes sooner. But for the purposes of this combat, however, or what's about to happen, still won't matter yet. But it will get you there faster.
Every little bit helps.
Hey, I hear
I'm
you there.
giving it to him for the time being.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and rule that it's perfectly fine, even if it is attunement, just to move things along. So, Marasi, 17. Okay, I'm rolling as well. Give me a second as I will cue up the music here in just a moment. Check my initiative. Marasi, you are first.
Hey. Okay. 500 feet from me.
500 feet.
All I can do from that distance. Maybe my bow I don't think is that long range. Actually, well, it's disadvantage range, but I can get there. I don't think I really want to do that right this second. As goofy as it sounds, I need information, I think. So I'm going to wave at her and shout to her, "Hey, Helena, welcome back, first off. Second off, what are you doing here?"
She yells back.
Step closer to the gate while I'm walking.
How many feet?
I'll take my full movement of 30 towards the gate.
30 towards the gate.
I'm still 20 feet from the gate, though.
Yes. So distance 470. Okay.
Yeah.
She yells back, "I'm here to give you the same gift that you gave me," and she charges at you, lands in your direction, 120 feet.
Cool.
That closes the distance to 350.
Okay.
Give me just a moment. As I believe that she will not do anything else this turn. This is... no, she does cast a spell.
Oh god.
At 300 feet.
On
Oh, God.
herself.
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say, like, there's nothing she can do to me at 300 feet.
No.
Haste on the horse.
Sure, why not?
Okay. That's gonna be that. Okay. So bold of you to assume things. You don't recognize the spell. Wait, no, Marasi does recognize the spell. Because you've seen this cast before. By the same, former goodly king of Rome, may his soul rest in ashes.
May his soul burn brighter than the stars above.
Alright,
Damn
there
straight.
are a couple of things that he casts. Light is one of them.
No, no.
I don't know.
One that improves his own hardiness. In this case, hers. Your move, Marasi.
What was
Round
it?
2.
What spell was it?
You would recognize it as False Life.
Okay. Cool.
Nothing that should cause you to scream in panic.
No, I'm not screaming panic, it's fine. Okay.
I do think I used false life once. So there's yet another source if you...
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So, either way, Marasi's seen it.
Let's take a little bit of cover and see what I can do with it. I'm gonna continue running towards the gate. I'm gonna cant towards the left, I think it was, towards that door in the side.
So it's 20 feet from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go stand next to that door and I'm gonna see.
50.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep poking around the side so I can see her, but I'm gonna be like against the wall.
Okay, so
So
no
this-
line of sight. You're breaking line of sight in this case.
Yeah, I do wanna keep an eye on her though.
Okay, because if you're going next to the door, you break line of sight. It's far enough away from the gate that you have to break that sight. So is that the plan?
Yes.
Feature? Okay.
I said
Now, just to confirm, are you between the door and the gate, or are you on the side of the door that's opposite the gate?
which side's the handle on? I don't think it'll really matter with 30 feet of movement.
Won't matter.
Won't matter. Okay, so I'll be on the gate side of the door.
Gate side of the door. Okay. Gate side of the door. Okay. Alina continues to close that distance. That's going to bring it down to there. No line of sight in play. Okay. Let's see here. She's still charging in your general direction. Nothing else happens. Your move.
Okay. I will. Just because I'm feeling a bit squishy at the moment. Let's see.
You do hear the sound of bowstrings being plucked from up high above the wall as arrows zoom towards Alina. You hear that's a very distinct sound that you're familiar with here, Marasi. No retaliation as of yet, as it is not Alina's turn. It is your turn.
Yep. I'll cast a first level healing word on myself, just kind of give me a couple extra hit points.
Okay. Bonus action.
Yeah.
Healing word.
I will hold until she's 30 feet from me and I can see her. I've got to turn undead. And that's, I think, gonna have to be first action.
Held action.
Held action until she's 30 feet from me. Which should be,
Okay.
I think, this next turn. If the math is right.
Except she does not charge in your direction. She turns her attention towards something else. Checking distance. Ah! Wouldn't you know? That's an appropriate distance. Well then. You hear the sounds, Marasi, of fresh incineration and the screams of two souls that sound to be falling.
Yep.
Your move.
Did I lose that challenge of ending?
It was not used, therefore it is not burnt.
Okay.
You just simply take no action.
Okay.
You declared it as held, not as used. Unless she gets 30 feet from you, she did not get within 30 feet of you, therefore it is not used.
Alright.
Your move.
I'm gonna poke my head up and see where she is.
You poke your head out.
Lean out the side of the gate.
She is about 150 feet from the gate and you, but her charge has stopped in order for her to cast that spell. She seems to be full stop. Her attention now turns back towards you, Marasi.
Okay. Okay. Alright. I am... Okay. This is only slightly meta, and it's because I used to be a wizard. I know how Fireball works. It goes around corners, is the thing I'm worried about. And as...
Considering that you've seen Fireball cast as many times as you have, I wouldn't consider that meta at this particular juncture.
Cool. I'm gonna run 30 feet along the gate, like away from the gate.
Okay.
Towards some of their... Unless they're buildings, I assume, over on each side of the gate.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yes.
run in that direction. I'm staying along the wall.
So, like, alleyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I can get any cover that way, but at least I'm trying to stay away from the opening at the gate. Staying out of fireball range as much as possible.
You hear Alina trying to get your attention. Don't you want my gift, Marasi? Well, if you want it, I'll just leave it here. And you hear the sound of a metallic object hitting the ground, crying out, as well as what sounds to be a thud. Somewhat metallic, somewhat not.
Metallic thud hitting the ground, crying out. Do I recognize
Perhaps
that?
no. Like the sound of a weapon almost hitting the ground.
Oh. Okay.
It's definitely not a person. You can tell that's not a person. It's more like an object or a weapon or something along those lines.
Yeah, that's good. Did you say anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Distance. Your turn.
There's no way to get up, is there?
It's 100 feet up.
Yeah, no way.
I'm gonna allow for a little something here. Roll investigation. 24. Guard barracks. Usually has a way up. Door next to the wall. Probably leads up.
Hey! Cool. So can I get to the top of the... I can't get to the top of the wall this turn, though.
Probably not.
Okay. We'll start climbing the stairs, then.
Okay, so you're going in the door?
Yeah.
Door is unlocked. You get in pretty easily. Do you close the door behind you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Close
I
the door
do.
behind you. I simply have to ask.
I'm staying invisible as possible.
I don't...
Are they just... Sorry, incidentally, are they same barracks I was imprisoned in?
No. No, it is not.
Not filled with poison. That's good.
It is most certainly not the same place that you were held. As you are, it is basically a staircase, not so much a circular staircase. It kind of goes back and forth in a way, along the side of the wall. So it's gonna take you one more turn to get up the stairs.
Okay.
It's a square case.
Pretty much. Also, I approve.
All right.
That's gonna put you back at that distance. Yeah. Okay. You hear a voice, Marasi. Not inside your mind, but as if next to your ear. Don't you wish to see what she's brought to you? Very rude to turn down a gift.
Is this that same whispery voice we've been hearing all this time?
This would be a whispery voice that you've heard before in the Fae.
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
in that
yeah,
fight.
in the Fae
Yeah,
blacksmith. Yeah. Yeah.
Just a run up the stairs.
Okay, you run up to the top of the wall. You're at the top of the wall. There are no guards currently on the top of the wall.
All right. I'm gonna stay as...
You see... Sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead. No, I was gonna stay as down as much as possible and just kind of peek over the wall.
You see Alina, who is still about 150 from the wall, but completely stopped. She's not advancing. She has, however, what you do see, however, is the almost like a gleam or like a reflection of the moonlight on what appears to be a metallic object. Whatever it is, it appears to be broken, but you can't tell at your distance what it is.
Okay.
Give me just a moment. You are hiding. Give me a stealth check, please.
I'm very sneaky. Yep, I'm very sneaky.
What is my modifier? Because I rolled poorly.
Just let me be hidden with a 10.
You are very sneaky.
I am. I'm very sneaky.
You can't tell, but you don't think she can see you yet.
Okay.
She does kind of yell in a general direction. Well, if you don't want my gift, I'm bored here. Maybe I should go play with your friends instead. And she turns her horse around and starts to trot in that general direction very slowly, half speed. 180 from you.
I will fire a warning shot past your ear.
Attack roll, please.
Natural 1. So I definitely missed her, which is the intention.
It's not even a warning shot at that point. It's basically a doesn't even you anywhere near her. Yeah, you bore me. I'm gonna go play with your friends. And she comes to a full stop. And she yells out in no particular direction, "I'm ready to go now." Your move.
I really don't have anything at this range. 180 feet. The longest things I have are 120.
I mean, you've got the bow and arrow, but that's
Yeah.
that's a disadvantage, I believe. Yeah, you're at 180 right now. That's disadvantage.
Yeah.
Although technically normal because you're unseen, so you've been rolling correctly on that. It's unseen.
I'll stay. No one are leaving. Got more problems. Wait a minute.
What are you gonna do?
Wait, hang on. Where is this? Oh, it's not prepared, never mind. It's like, oh, that was interesting. I'm set up for stealth today, not for attacking.
Don't you just hate it when the DM sends something at 180 as opposed to 150?
I'm gonna shoot her again, because I think it's all I've got at the moment.
You've got normal sight unseen.
Yeah, it's just rolling like shit.
You could shoot the horse.
I don't think it would change at this point, because there's
Horse
not
has a
really-
lower AC.
Shooting the horse seems rude.
It's dead!
Yeah, but it didn't do anything to me.
It's dead!
You basically
The two
use
sides
an
of the
arrow.
party, everyone.
An arrow. You use that at Alina, which she turns to the side, and as it approaches her, I can't do it like that because that would be that would be a cool scene. As I'm thinking through it through my head, but that would not be appropriate, as that's not the type of skill that she has. She swats it away as if it's nothing.
You want
She
to talk,
smiles at
Alina?
your-
You blew somebody up a second ago. Forgive me for not wanting to get too close to you.
She smiles and waves at you, and fades. So the other three of you, you're hoofing it to town, right?
Yep.
Well, Magnus technically isn't, but
Well,
I know
let me
someone who
rephrase that.
is.
Let me rephrase that. The Spy Master is now playing Quartermaster.
Close enough.
I'm going to
Yes.
refrain from the rest of that comment, and we're going to keep going. Let's see. In the time that all this went down, yeah, y'all are making good speed. You are approaching you're getting fairly close to the edge of the forest at this point. You don't see the edge of the forest just yet, though, but you know, based on previous travel out here, it's got to be close by.
Okay.
You hear the sounds, the same sound as before, that piercing neigh. Sounds closer.
Magnus, what's going on?
I don't know. Just be on your guard.
Well, shit.
She might be... Maybe she turned back.
Well, Valdir's gonna be a little slower.
Okay. Moving at normal speed as opposed to dash?
No, moving at dash, but only bonus action dash, because main action is dodge.
Got it. Okay, so we're going one dash opposed to two, dodge action in play.
So it'd be 110 feet.
That is
Per round.
perfectly fine. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You see the edge of the forest in front of you.
Mm-hmm. Anything out there?
Too many trees in the way right now, which could be good or bad. You don't know.
I have an idea.
Let's hear it.
Aeon, do me a favor. Fly up and spot for us. Please.
She flies up. She flies up. Do you want her to fly out as well, or just up?
Up and out.
Up and out. She flies up and out. She sees nothing but swampland. It appears the coast is clear ahead.
Just swampland ahead, it looks like. Aeon doesn't see anything.
Get it. Still dodge action, but 110 feet per round. Moving,
Okay.
well, yeah, moving forward.
Got it. You reach the edge of the forest into the swampland. Coast is indeed clear. No sign of anything out here. No sign of any life other than yourselves. You do hear, however, the sounds of hooves hitting the ground.
Okay. With the
Aeon
sound
is
of-
still flying. What direction?
Aeon is still flying. Perception check.
One moment.
Are you channeling through Aeon? Out of curiosity.
I would be looking through Aeon.
Marossi, you would have the option to do ascending, as this is about the equivalent of 3 turns. So yes, what
Would-
they were doing versus what happened, there's a span of about 3 turns in between. So if you want to do ascending, you can.
Okay.
Does Keen Senses proc in this scenario?
Keen senses.
Advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight, hearing, or smell.
Hearing, yes.
Perception coming from Aeon.
Okay. Yeah. Aeon would have no line of sight, would have
Nice.
hearing. Coming from behind you in the forest and charging fast.
Fast from behind us! She's charging!
Okay, with that in mind, Liz, is there any area that would be considered difficult terrain in that swamp?
Congratulations. 5 feet in front of you is.
Great. I'm dashing and I ignore difficult terrain.
Fantastic. You
I am
dash
triple
and ignore-
dashing.
You're doing
Bye.
the okay, so you're at how much movement? Just to confirm.
165 feet per minute. Or
100
per round,
per-
every 6
per-
seconds.
Yeah. Okay. 165. God damn, you are a speedy bastard now.
Let's hope that 5 feet means something.
I'm pretty sure this entire swamp is difficult terrain, isn't it?
Not all of it, but for where you're at, it effectively is.
Got it.
Just one check. Does my first turn of movement across this count as difficult terrain since I can run on water?
Say that again.
Since I can run over liquids, does my first turn over the swamp count as difficult terrain?
My understanding was you were basically the. Wait, where are you right now? Are you walking on your own, or are you also on the piggyback ride of?
He technically couldn't be on the piggyback ride as well. He can only carry one.
Can only carry one. Okay, so in that
Unless
case,
I move at half pace.
what's your speed here, Phildon?
I'd be just doing a normal dash at 80.
Normal dash. What's your speed?
It's base 40.
Base 40. You move 80. You would have enough movement to get to some dry land.
Okay,
You would not suffer from difficult terrain with walk on water, though.
thank you.
Yeah, if you didn't, though, it would be difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to put you 80 feet from the edge of the forest. Fantastic. Just to confirm, anything else? You just dashed, right? That's it?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. A pale rider emerges from the forest. Philnon. She looks in your general direction. Oh, hi there! You must be her friends.
Hello!
It is you.
Magnus, you would recognize her. That would be... What is the modifier?
Did you say would or would not?
Would. You would recognize her immediately.
Sorry.
15 to hit.
Misses.
A blast of cold emanates from her hand, just barely grazing next to your head. Roll initiative. Across the board.
Okay.
Oh,
Would I happen to know that there's swampland to the north of this gate, like outside this gate, basically?
yeah, you would know.
Can I start running?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
17 for Voldir. Philnon. Well, good news, you're all before Alina. Magnus, you're first.
Well, what do I do?
Although this makes sense that Magnus would be first in this situation.
Poetic.
What range is Magnus at on Valdir?
The two of you are at 165. Philnon's at 80.
I'm sorry, Magnus.
It's all good.
On my turn, I'll get us closer.
She's probably going to continue chasing after us, so continue going in a straight line.
So are you running away from her? Is that correct?
That is what I would suggest.
Okay, hang on. just a
As far as
second.
I'm aware, currently I am still mounted on top of Eldir.
Yeah, I hear ya. Okay, hang on. So she's got that. 80 from Philmon. Your movement speed triple dash is 165, correct now?
At the moment, yes.
Okay. and Magnus. So you're on Phil on. No, you're on Voldir's shoulders. So, are you going to stay on Voldir's shoulders for movement?
May I?
Yeah, you can.
I do so.
Okay. That's going to move us to Phil on then.
Run, I'll. At least I can buy us some time. Or you guys stand there.
Take dodge action. Okay. That's going to bring us to.
Why'd you have to go and do that, Felnon? God damn it. How far am I from from dry land heading to the city gates?
Dry land is not a problem within any form of a double dash action. Triple dash will just get you even further. As long, or excuse me, let me rephrase that. As long as you take one dash action, you're okay. You can get to land, no problem.
Okay.
With where
Well,
you're
that makes
at.
this easy. Gonna make one dash to dry land.
Bonus or
Basis-
normal?
Bonus.
Bonus, okay.
Just basically shunt Magnus off with a. Sorry.
Okay.
Just like
So-
shunt him off.
Hang on. Movement speed, please. Normal movement speed.
Normal movement speed. With it's still a dash with the bonus. It's gonna be 110.
You're moving
One
110. Okay,
Yes.
so that's going to put you at 275.
Yep.
Okay.
Shunt Magnus off and go back into the fucking swamp with another dash.
Okay, so you are in difficult terrain taking that third dash when you end your turn. Just so you're aware.
Even when I take another dash, it doesn't matter.
I understand, I'm just letting you know where you stand right now.
Okay, gotcha.
In
So I
case
just-
that matters to you.
How far am I from Phil?
Checking, hang on, so you were at 275. I need your normal movement speed. That's what I've been asking
55.
for this whole time. Thank you.
55 with that feather. Sorry.
Okay, that's what I've been asking for this whole time. 55. That's gonna put you at 220, I believe. Yeah, 220.
220 from Phil?
No, hang on. You are 140 from Philnon.
Perfect.
So if I can just add, can I also draw my quarterstaff?
I'm gonna have to rule against because it is past your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, you should have considered that on your turn, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay.
The dodge action is still valid though, with or without the
Yeah, yeah.
quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Will that end your turn, Baldir?
Yep. It's probably stupid, but yep.
Let me verify. Give me just a second and let me verify if. Yep, that is correct. Okay. Righto. Okay. The horse has a little bit of difficulty getting through the terrain, but makes it through to dry land on the other end. Philnon, this imposing figure is now within 20 feet of you. Hang on just a second, as it is going to do something. Voldir, it's going to close the distance to you to 160. Magnus, it is 215 from you. Philnon.
Pulling out my
No,
quarterstaff.
it's not your turn.
Oh,
It's not
sorry,
your turn.
sorry,
Thank you.
sorry.
Thank you.
You're still armed, Phil.
Yeah, you have two arms. You're armed. Except I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw, please. Uh, 19, that will pass. Nothing happens to you.
Okay.
Um. I believe that will end her turn. It does. Top of the round, Philnon, now your turn.
So I pull out my quarterstaff.
Yes.
And look what I said. I've had a long day of people just acting without talking. Can we please at least just talk this out? And I take the dodge action.
Dodge
and-
action it is.
And I say, and do I notice Valdir coming up behind?
Voldir is heading in your direction, yes.
So Valdir, run.
It's gonna take. Actually, I should have said it was Magnus' turn, but Magnus, go ahead.
Hi.
Hi. Philnon, I'll let that play out though. After
I am
Magnus.
scared.
Okay.
Let's see. What can I do?
By the way, I'd like to point out, Philnon, with your current position, there is no difficult terrain between you and the figure before you,
Okay.
if that matters to you.
Yeah, probably does, but
I have an idea. So, how far is she exactly from me?
215.
215. Oh, that. Nope, never mind, can't do that. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm going to try and stay somewhat closer. I want to maintain line of sight with Valdir.
Want to maintain line of sight with Voldir. That's not a problem. There's nothing blocking your vision on anything amongst battlefields. You're fine. You see the edge of the forest still, but that's not a problem either. Everything that's on the battle, what you see is what you get. Everything is there. Anything else?
Yes.
What would you like to do?
I cast floating disc.
Floating disc, okay.
If nothing else, there will be an escape option.
Okay. Floating disc it is.
That spends my action.
Okay, that's also going to burn a spell slot for you.
Yep. I have a wizard spell slot left.
Very good. Let's... Philnon, now you take the actions that you referred to. Just to confirm, that was everything, correct?
from Magnus or myself.
For you.
Yep, draw quarterstaff, take dodge, Sass quarterstaff.
Voldir.
So I'm 160 from him, right?
160.
Okay.
And her.
And her. However, is he on one side of her that I can get to? Like on the other side of him, she's on the other side of... You know what I mean?
Basically, Philnon is between you
That's-
and
thank
her.
Yeah, I can word. The
Yeah.
space where the Philnon's
Words are
between
hard.
us. Yes, they are.
Words are hard, so is this battle.
Voldir's gonna shout back, "That's the idea," basically. Well, no, hang on. Yep, that's the idea, and just keep running straight to Philnon to be right next to him.
Okay. So speed is it going to be triple or double?
Has to be triple.
Triple. What's your movement speed?
165.
That'll put you right next to him.
Precisely.
Do you want
And I
to
have
be in
5
front of
feet.
him? In front of him, behind him, beside him?
Behind him, and saying, like, and like reaching out to grab him to like help drag him out of there.
25. Okay, so you're 20. So you're right behind him. You're 25 from Elena. Then you're 5 feet behind Philnon, hand on his shoulder, getting ready to drag him out of there.
Yeah, basically an invitation. If you want to get out of there and run, we can both get out of here.
All right. That's going to bring it to Alina charges. I'm going to double check. First attack, which will put her. She does not have quite the room to curve around in here, so she's going to attack. She's going to attack Philnon first. This is a melee attack, dodge action in play. She's going to take. She's going to use. Just to make sure that this is correct. She is going to use Great Weapon Mastery in this attack. -5 to attack roll. Also, I believe I have
The
only
lance?
I believe it is for.
It's only two-handed when you're on the ground. When you're mounted, it's one-handed.
Oh, right, that's fair. It is one-handed. That's right. No, it's not Great Weapon Mastery in this case. That's right. Either way. Let's see. I need to roll this at disadvantage, correct?
Correct.
First roll is going to be a 24 to hit, but that's not the attack. Hang on. Second one, well, it's going to be 24 to hit.
Oof.
Yeah.
Roll the same.
Well, no, the second roll was higher. 24 hits, that's going to be, with the lance in this case. Well, let's get this one out, because this one's going to be fun. Let's see. Damage is that, plus that, plus that. Okay, it's cocked. It is, ooh, not good. Let's see, plus this. Oops, cocked. Off the table. You take 10 piercing damage and 3 necrotic damage.
So,
She moves as she's moving 5 feet forward on the mount. Still, the second attack once again. The second attack brings her within 10 feet of you, Valdir, but she does not have line of sight on you yet. She will take the next attack against Philnon. Philnon. That's gonna be natural 1. That will miss. Third attack will be against Valdir as she charges past. By the way, attack of opportunity for Philnon,
okay.
if he so chooses.
Of course.
Wait, no, let me
No,
make
I'm
sure.
right next to Philnon.
Hang on. Well, she has not moved away from you yet, Valdir. She is within 5. She is now gonna be within, like, you're gonna get your attack of opportunity, Philnon, before she gets her third attack. Also, Philnon, let me confirm here one thing. Nope, you're good. Yeah, you can take an attack of opportunity. Quarterstaff, against who?
So against the horse.
Alina pulls on the reins and causes the horse to react slightly, causing your attack to miss.
Darn.
Third attack against Valdir. Valdir, after this, you'll get an attack of opportunity as she's going to charge past you. Oh, that's a really good roll. That's going to be... Actually, no, it's not disadvantage against you. It's going to be... This will probably get 29 to hit.
29? Yeah, no, that misses. That completely misses. What are you kind of talking about?
Just barely over your AC. Just barely under your AC, right?
Yeah, it's like 2. Just like 2, man.
Oh, okay. Here we go. That's going to be that plus that. Oh, okay. So it's going to be... Damage is going to be... 12 piercing, 4 necrotic for a total of 16.
16. Okay.
Mhm. You have an attack of opportunity at this point if you so choose.
Sure thing, 1 second. I'll take that attack of opportunity, and I'm going to use, as I'm using my sword right now, it's also going to be, I'm putting this out there right now, disarming attack
Disarming attack against whom?
against her.
Okay.
That's 17 plus 7, so that hits.
Unfortunately, it does not, because she uses reaction shield to cause that to miss.
Hang on a second, let me add that up. That's
17 plus 17.
24.
24, correct. With
Okay.
shield, it misses.
Yeah. Great. Okay.
She
never
had to
mind.
burn. She had to burn the shield, though.
Yep.
At the very least, she burned spell slot, so
Okay.
it's something.
It's something.
It's something. It's not great, but it's something. She runs past you. Also on the bright side, she doesn't have an attack of opportunity now, too.
Mm-hmm.
Charges past you, in between, the party members. So that's gonna put. So if we go 300, so that's gonna put you at that. So that's gonna put you at 100 from Philnon, 95 from Voldir. 120. Hang on. 120. That's gonna put 95 from Magnus. Goes to the top of the round. Magnus, your turn.
She's in range of one thing, man.
I know. I say the thing.
By the way, I just want to point out there is a motion that she had to do. So Arcana checks against this in the future will be possible. You do the thing, Magnus?
Yeah.
Okay, do the thing.
I am declaring non-lethal.
Non-lethal. Okay. Will miss.
How many of these do I get?
At your level, I do believe it's 2 right now. You're level 9 right now, correct?
I'm level 9.
Okay, I believe it's 2. Eldritch Blast, correct? Yeah, I don't think you get your third until 11. Correct. Yeah, you get 2. So you get one more. So there's 17. That will also miss.
I have my movement.
Yes.
I move 30 feet away from her.
It's going to put you at 125 away from her. Very good. That's going to bring us to Philnon. 100 feet from her.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to hopefully this works. Take the ready action.
Okay.
And sorry if this is a bit complex, but I'm gonna ask Valdir to carry me past her, and then I'm going to hit her with my quarterstaff as we catch up. Sorry, but to clarify, I could hit the horse as we catch up.
Okay, so just to confirm here, you're going to hold your action for Valdir's turn. You're going to take a swing at the horse as you pass by the horse. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Very good. That's fine. That's going to drop you in the turn order to after. Is it a held action or is it you're dropping yourself in the turn order? I just want to make sure. Because there's 2 different ways this goes down.
Sure, then I'll drop myself down in the turn order.
If you drop yourself down in the turn order, he's got to hold his position next to her in order to do that. If you just hold the action, you can take it as he drives by.
Yeah.
Can I ask Naru what he'd suggest?
Held action, because I can dive in. It's only 100 feet from her, so if I triple dash, she doesn't have a reaction right now.
Yeah.
So we can, I can double dash, you smack her horse, and we get out of range.
I need to correct myself on one thing. It is top of the round, so her reaction is back.
Oh, okay. Then, if her reaction is back, she's only 100 feet. I can take disengage's bonus, but it won't be much. How far is she from me? 100?
She is 95 from you.
95? I can take disengage's bonus.
Okay.
Take your reaction, Hitman.
Sorry, just
Okay.
want to confirm.
So just to confirm here, we are closing the distance to within 5 of her.
Mm-hmm.
Then from there, Philnon's going to take an attack.
Yeah. Sorry, can I just confirm something?
Uh-huh.
Don't reactions come back at the start of their next turn or then top of the round?
No, it is just top of the round.
Yeah, it's top of the round.
I'll check it, but
Yeah, let's verify. If you'd
Trust
like.
would verify.
Because yeah, if you'd like to verify this, because this may affect your turn, or at least the idea of your turn here. So let's verify here. Do.
Until the start of your next turn.
Okay, so it wouldn't be back yet.
Okay, so yeah, we could easily just zip in, zip out. So up to
Okay,
you. Do you
so-
want to hold it right now and just zip in, zip out, or do you want to wait after? Because holding it, we can just drive by.
Sure, let's say the drive by.
Drive by
Okay.
is.
First things first. Let's get that attack action from Philnon. Let's start there.
Sure. Would this have to be one-handed, or could I make it two-handed?
I'm going to declare one-handed. Has to be one-handed since you're riding the back of Volnir. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. 16's going to miss anyway.
Ah,
I know what she has.
Well, she's got shield still up, so, you know.
That's valid. And I know,
It's-
and he's targeting the horse.
Doesn't matter.
I know why.
You know why. Don't you
Damn
meta it.
I'm not. Not, but I know why.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's gonna miss the horse. As she pulls back on the reins again, causing the horse to move just barely out of the way of the quarterstaff, you continue to drive by. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna head to it. Ah, fuck. Agnes, god damn it.
Okay, so that's gonna put you at a speed of 165.
Yeah,
Correct. Okay.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
head towards
165.
Magnus.
65. Hang on just a second. 65. Is that? So you are now 70 feet. The two of you are 70 feet away from her. From Valdir and Philnon. Very good. No reaction because it's not back yet. This will cause that to fade at this point, and it is her turn.
Hang on.
No, okay, hang on.
I'm considering. Ah, god damn it, I don't.
Now you've used your action and your bonus.
The only thing I have left is an action surge, but I don't want to leave Magnus behind. So,
There's a reason I casted the
yeah, but it
thing.
requires at least your turn to come up for you to get on top of me.
Yep, that's true.
I would almost ask Liz, would you allow? Nah. It'll be better when it comes around. Never mind. Nope.
Okay.
Good.
End your turn?
Yeah, ending turn.
Okay. sighs. You don't want to play with me either? Oh, so rude. She takes no action. And looks and glares in your general direction. For a few brief moments, and then in some other direction that isn't yours. Almost like she's staring in a completely different direction, not even in your direction. Can't I play with them longer? Top of the round. Magnus.
I have 25 feet of movement. Where is Valdir?
Valdir is 45 feet from you. No, 55 feet from you.
Nice.
Yeah, you're 125 from Alina. They are 70, so that puts you at 55. Alina has literally taken no action this turn. On her turn, at least.
Honestly, I didn't really want to attack her in the first place. Can I reserve my action for when Valdir gets close?
Yes. What is your action going to entail?
I guess getting on his back.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You reserve that action then. Philnon, you're next. As you were removed from Valdir's back.
Are they still on it for now?
I do believe Valdir removed you from his back. Is that correct,
No.
Valdir? No, never mind. You're on Valdir's back.
No, I
Yeah.
moved towards Magnus. I didn't pull him off yet.
Okay. I thought you did. Never mind.
No.
How far away is the disc?
55.
Yeah, again, I'd like to take the ready action, and then whenever we pass the disc, I'd like to get off his back and then get on the disc.
Valdir.
As much as I'd rather not leave this problem for another day, Valdir's gonna head over towards Magnus because he's thinking protect these two.
55 will get you the disc. And Magnus.
Right, so bonus action to move next to the bonus action with the dash, leaving his full main action free.
Okay. Bonus action. So your movement speed is what, 55?
Yes.
So that
bonus
gets
action
you to
brings it up
Magnus.
to 110.
Correct. So your regular movement gets you to Magnus.
Oh, yeah, regular moving gets me next. What am I saying?
Yeah.
I'm done. Thank you.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Again, just making sure you know your distances here. That's why I'm tracking it.
Yeah, getting right next to the disc and Magnus,
You're there.
letting Philnon do his held.
Philnon does his held. Magnus does his held. Magnus on your back now. Philnon on the disc.
And I didn't specify it throughout all the turns, but could I have swapped to my bow in the course of all this?
That's going
Because
to
it-
require an action. That's going to require an action.
Because it's no, as in it's the interact with an object action.
Oh, but you never took out a weapon before, so it doesn't matter.
I had the rapier out.
Oh, you
And
had
then
the rapier
and
out.
then for another turn, I was able to stow it. Then for this turn, can I draw my bow instead? Because I have been dashing a ton.
Yeah, it's not. But drawing a weapon
Is
has
interact with
a,
objects,
drawing a weapon. Basically, sheathing a weapon is not an action. It's
No,
it's,
but it is an interact with an object.
Yeah, but there are specific rules with
Yeah, interact with an object. Interact with an object action. You only get one of them per turn. For either drawing or stowing a weapon, yada yada yada.
yeah. with some exceptions. Some exceptions being free actions or
Free action would be dropping.
Yeah, no. But I mean, there's other things that are different types of actions. But either way, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you're fine.
I'm fine with getting the bow out. Okay.
You're fine because you didn't declare sheathing the rapier though, but you never declared pulling it out either. So I'll allow it.
Okay.
You never pulled out that rapier to begin with.
Yeah, it didn't hit to begin with, anyways. So
Wait,
Okay.
you did pull it out. Technically, you did pull it out.
yeah,
So
so I swiped with it.
yeah, so I'm gonna have to declare no to the bow, but you can sheath your weapon because you never declared sheathing your weapon.
Okay.
You never declared sheathing the weapon.
I declared drawing it either, but I'll sheath it.
Yeah, but you did declare it with the attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Effectively.
Thank you. That's all I need.
Mhm.
Then with all that, I suppose leg it to the city, shouting at Magnus, "Where the hell is Marasi?"
I'm running. I've been running this whole time. Plus, I had stopped to look at whatever had been thrown on the ground. I don't know what it was.
We switch back to Marasi for just a moment, who looks down at what was dropped on the ground. It's a broken weapon. A familiar weapon, in fact. It's a sword. Very oddly shaped sword. History check, please.
This is about to be interesting.
You can't quite put your finger, but you know you've seen the sword before.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take it with me
Okay.
as I'm running.
You add one broken sword to your inventory.
I always get the cool stuff.
Switching back to the party for a moment. The rest of the party. She's not following, nor making any additional movement in your direction. She has stayed right where she is.
About how far again?
With your triple, hang on, because now the three of you are together. 55.
I didn't declare a triple.
You did declare triple?
I didn't.
You didn't. How many dashes did you take? 2 or 1? Oh well, you're at 125 right now with the normal movement.
With the normal move, with the triple, or
No, with the normal movement, you got to Magnus 125. No, 125. The positions on your back flipped. Philnon's on the disc. Magnus on your back. That's as far as you went with that.
and I still had movement left after that, didn't I?
No, you
No,
had.
I-
That was just your normal.
That was
You
just
have
normal.
not used any action or bonus.
I would have then just gotten them at least to within 140 feet away from her.
It's gonna be bonus or normal, not both.
Bonus.
Bonus. How
And
far
then
do you want?
once you'll let me draw my bow, I will.
So 140, so 15 feet to bonus. So that's going to put everybody within 140. 140 from everyone. Very good. Alina's still looking in all three of your general directions. Looks like I can't play anymore. Oh well, bye! She waves at you. Top of the round.
Can I wave back?
Top of the round, it's your turn, Magnus. You can do whatever you want on this.
I simply wave.
You wave. Hold on.
I presume I can't swap weapons as a bonus.
What are you doing?
And I was wondering if I could swap to my bow, but I suppose I can't use it as a bonus action because I'd still need to start.
You can sheathe it. You can sheathe it, but you can't pull the other one out.
Okay, yeah, I'll sheath my quarterstaff and then take the dodge action.
Okay. Baldir.
Baldir is going to basically just, I suppose, how am I gonna word this? I know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm wording what I'm gonna shout at her. Just pulling out his bow, string of like 2 arrows hanging from his fingers. Play with this, and take 2 shots straight back at her.
Attack action.
Yep. So first one, nice. That's an 18.
18 plus what? What's
7.
to 25?
Yep.
Second one?
not as good. 14 plus 7.
She uses the shield reaction. One of those will hit. The first one.
Gotcha. That's gonna be wind shear and putting that superiority die on to disarm. So stack bow, 7 damage. That was horrible.
7 damage. Okay, first one.
And disarm. 7 plus 8.
Okay, hang on. So we're going DC 13 Constitution save,
15.
DC 15
DC
Strength
15.
save. No,
Yeah, not
Constitution
the 13.
save. Yeah.
She's undead, isn't she?
She is. Yes. So it
So
would
that's
count.
on the list.
Yep, that's correct. So it's gonna be DC 15 Strength save. Give me a second here.
And it drops 1 item of my choice. She's dropping that lance.
Well, hang on just a second. Let's roll something first. It is a strength saving throw, correct?
Yep. I'm guessing she makes it, but I'll let you know the target's gonna be the lance.
No, she drops it.
Nice.
She yells. At that point, now it is her turn. I'm assuming because you're done, right? What's your turn?
Bonus action, second win.
Bonus action, second wind. Go ahead and make your roll. 14.
Nice. That's a handful.
She yells back in that general direction. Wait! 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 And she dismounts and grabs her weapon. That ends her turn. She's still there. 8, okay. That's gonna be that. Top of the round, Magnus. By the way, her movement on that turn, when she grabs her weapon, is to hide behind her horse.
Can you do that?
That horse is a large horse. She is normal
Taking cover
size.
behind it. Basically, she'd have half
It's cover. Yeah, she would have half cover in this case.
Okay.
She's not unattackable. She just is going to get bonuses to her AC as a result.
plus 2.
I believe +2, yeah.
Both to AC and dexterity saving throws.
Right, my turn. Oh, goodness. Best I can think of right now is just head down. Try and be small.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I'd take the dodge action and pull out my bow.
Okay, you pull out your belt, that's fine. You can attack on this turn if you so choose, as opposed to dodge action by pulling out your belt. That's fine.
No, I'll keep dodging.
Dodge. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Voldir.
I suppose first asking the other two, do you want to run, or do we want to try and not have to deal with this later? We've got range on her, we've got speed on her.
Am I allowed to respond?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
I say run. I think that you can easily make up the speed very quickly.
Not without that horse. Magnus,
Yes?
now or never. What do you want?
I don't think we can face her on our own.
Said Marasi was on her way, right?
I thought so. It's been a bit, though.
Fuck me, then I'm at least gonna make sure this is a little easier. 4 attacks on the horse.
Action surge being declared, correct?
Hell yeah.
All right, give me those rolls.
Coming up. First one, that's a 9 plus 7. Not as nice.
That will hit.
Yep, figured. It's a 10 plus 7, 17.
That'll hit.
14 plus 7.
That'll hit.
And nat 20.
That'll hit, obviously. Crit.
That pretty much everything hit, except that...
Everything hit. Last one's a crit.
Gotcha. Let's have some fun here.
May I make a follow-up statement?
2, 3.
Go ahead, Magnus.
Have I consumed my turn yet?
You didn't declare a held action.
Understood. Continue.
Okay. All right, so
And
let's.
I am also stacking on top of that.
Okay, so we have 6 plus 6 plus 5
One goading
plus
attack
9
for an extra 3
plus
damage.
6. Okay, hang on. So let me calculate this damage real quick. 6. Okay. Hang on. So 6 plus 6 plus 5 plus.
Should be 29 total.
Yeah. Got it. Horse still stands.
God damn it. And it's undead, so there's no stun on that either. Oh well.
No.
Then
As you see, some of them, as you see, all 4 of your arrows pierce into the bones of this skeletal horse. It does neigh in a little bit of. It seems to be in a little bit of pain, but otherwise still appears to be holding firm. Wisdom save is disadvantage on all targets except for Voldir. I do need to make this roll.
just
just
for
in case.
attacks, it was mainly for the
It
damage.
does have attacks.
I know
If
it does have attacks.
But
But
yeah, it just has chosen not to. It passes with a natural 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to at least roll it because there's a possibility she might try to do something along those lines. It might be that the horse tries to do something on it. So you don't know. So that'll be a pass. So no.
He's gonna turn to the others and say, "At least kill the horse."
That'll bring it to Alina's turn, which Alina gets back on the horse. Can I play with them, please? She seems really irritated right now, calling in a direction. Top of the round. No action taken against the party.
Father?
Say
It
again.
is Magnus's turn.
No. Now or never, huh? This is in character, spoken,
Yep.
directed to Valdir.
You want to fake this thing later?
No one lives forever, least of all me. I dismount. Is this an action?
No. I will not declare it because it's you're basically with Naura was kind of holding on to you as well, so I'll declare it free.
Plus, you don't have to dismount if you're doing what you think you're doing.
I tried to cast Eldritch Blast. When I was mounted, I thought I was disallowed.
No, you're allowed to cast Eldritch Blast mounted.
Oh.
I did allow
Well-
you Eldritch Blast. You missed, though.
No, there was a... Never mind.
I don't recall you declaring an Eldritch Blast mounted. Eldritch Blast is one-handed. You're fine with that.
Oh, that's still a minute, though. Damn. Well, that's not gonna help. Well, then. Now or never. What... Remind me of the rules of... necromantic damage. Necrotic damage? Yes,
Necrotic.
Necrotic damage.
It's just a type of damage. Just like any other type of damage, some things
Yes,
might
yes,
be
but
against it, some people might be resistant to it. Some people might be immune to it.
They're probably immune to it, I'm gonna guess.
You don't know. Are you talking about, what spell are you talking about? Or
This
what
spell.
action? This spell. I don't see this spell yet.
Blight.
Oh, Blight. Okay. I mean, yeah, there has to be obviously. So the rules on damage is, first off, with that spell, if I remember correctly, there is a saving throw involved in it, Constitution saving throw, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So if there is no resistance, obviously
No
they take
effect on undead.
no effect on undead. They're undead. You know, there's no way they'd be alive right now unless they're undead. After what happened, because you saw it with your own eyes. What happened? I
Right.
can't say that to anybody else, but you would have reason to believe that she's probably undead right now. Hang on, let me look up one thing with Blight for you here. Yeah, it has no effect on undead or constructs. You would know it would not have any effect on her.
And from that, I would probably stem that Hex wouldn't really do much either. Because still necromantic energy. This is me thinking it through.
Okay.
But still, it's now or never.
I'll allow an Arcana check on that if you like.
The now or never was more so, can you answer please before it costs me an action? Just letting you know.
I know, I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna need that call here pretty soon.
I am showing intent to
19, okay.
fight,
Okay.
but here's my Arcana roll
Okay,
to know whether Hex matters.
Yeah, you'll know. Give me a second. Let me pull up, because roll 20 does not want to allow me to pull it up. In which, here we go. You don't think it would? You don't think it would? Just because it's undead, you don't think it'll affect it? That it will? You do still think it'll work?
So.
Yeah, it would still have the intended effect of dropping that disadvantage if they actually it'd be concentration. There's no saving throw against it, so yeah, it would work.
Now or never, Valdir. Let's go.
Okay, that's gonna be your second spell slot. That should burn your last spell slot at this point. Oh, that's
I
gonna
have
be,
one left.
you have one left. That's right, because that was a wizard spell slot earlier. That's right. Thank you for reminding me.
Also, Hex's damage is on hit with a Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
I-
So
well,
he's not damaged yet. Yeah, it's okay. He's popping the spell card basically.
It's
Gotcha.
funky.
What?
It's broken.
What ability check you get to cause disadvantage against one ability check? Which one would you like?
Constitution.
Ability check, not saving throw.
Ah.
So stuff like perception checks, investigation checks,
Those
athletics checks.
are skill checks. Those are skill checks.
Anyways, okay.
On ability check, does that just mean like flat constitution or just general?
Strength, dexterity,
Wisdom or-
constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. You basically get to cause any ability check made with the chosen ability is now made at disadvantage.
Things like grapple checks are strength checks.
No, that's athletics.
Is it athletics?
That is
Yes.
athletics. Athletics or acrobatics versus athletics.
I used this once, like a year ago. I don't really know what's most effective.
Hey, Liz, just looking over it, technically the skill checks are under the ability checks.
Yeah, it kind of trickles down to the skill check basically.
Yes.
Okay,
but,
can I
like,
still say-
all skill checks associated with that ability
Exactly.
would
That's what
have
I'm saying.
disadvantage?
It trickles down to the skills. So you don't choose a skill, you choose
the
a
attribute.
attribute, and it trickles down to the disadvantage on the skills. That's what I'm
So-
saying.
Yeah, to make this simple, if you choose wisdom, they'd have disadvantage on their perception checks, their medicine checks, etc.
Inside as well. Yeah,
Inside as well, yeah.
yeah.
It's
There's
everything
Take care,
associated
GFJ.
with that.
no worries.
So, go ahead, Max.
I'm not sure what would be most effective still. I guess.
Possibly athletics.
Probably wouldn't be too simple to beguile her.
So the disadvantage on its investigation checks, any illusion spell would pretty much fail instantly.
That might be a good idea.
All right, decision time here. What's the call?
Wisdom, I guess?
Wisdom it is. Wisdom has a disadvantage on it for... what level are you casting it at? That's also going to be important.
Warlock spell?
Warlock spell slots, that's going to cast it at level 5 then, I believe. Because you're level 9 plus, correct, Warlock? Or
I'm
you
level
level
8 Warlock.
Okay, that'll be 4th level Hex then. Concentration for up to 8 hours then.
Correct.
Alright, very good.
That's my turn.
It's Philnon's turn, however, Philnon is BRB. We'll skip Philnon for now, come back to him before... Oh, never mind, Philnon's
Sorry,
back.
sorry.
Philnon, your turn.
There you are.
Your timing's
turn.
perfect.
Yes, I'm at.
I
Yes,
fixed
I'm
it!
at Yeah. Sorry, what did you choose in the end?
Hex was used.
It's
You
a
don't
bonus
know what
action.
it's used.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right, Magnus. You can keep going. That's right.
I'll be quick. 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Eldritch Blast. Do be aware. Do be aware that Eldritch Blast does not proc Hex. But
Yes,
you
it
still...
does.
Mm-mm.
With an attack. spell attack still counts.
I'm pretty sure you're wrong, but I'll check it. I stand corrected. It does work together.
Yep. That's the exact design outlook for it.
Go ahead. First one will miss. Second one will hit. Give me a hex roll on top of that, please.
It's a D6, yeah? Yeah.
D6. It'll be necrotic.
Nice!
Okay, so 15 to 14 to force, and 1 to necrotic. Let me check this real quick. As what are... That's right, it's going to be... Okay. Very good.
Here's the part I was worried about it healing her.
Philonon, I believe it is your turn now.
Really, guys, whenever I want to fight, you run. Whenever I want to run, you fight. And I'd like to fire 2 arrows at her.
Okay.
Sorry, clarify at the horse.
Oh, at the horse. Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
At the horse.
Sorry. How far are they away?
They are from you. Checking. 140. What weapon are you using?
I believe that. No, I'll just take a dodge action.
Okay. Anything else?
Is just to feel that Valdir is welcome to take my arrows if he wants.
Okay.
I'm still good on arrows, thanks though.
Valdir.
Valdir, seeing that Philon didn't take the shot, I'm assuming you're out of range?
I'm at disadvantage range.
Disadvantage range? I would know the range of a short bow's 60s, or no, it's 80, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be like 8240 or 8300 or something like that.
No, longbow's 150.
No, short. Short bow.
Short should be 80,
Like 80.
20.
Yeah. No,
80,
not 120.
320.
320.
Yeah, I was gonna say 120. That sounds a little short.
320, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say it's disadvantage either way. Anyway, it's your turn, Valdir.
I don't want to take us in too close. Nah, I'm just gonna take the attacks. I'm sorry, Phil. I just don't want to take us in close.
No, that's fine.
Like, seriously, I am sorry. I just want to make sure that we can dip out as quickly as possible.
No need for apologies.
Take your attacks.
Alright, 2 attacks against Le Horse. 14, again. Was almost a 6.
That will miss.
And 16. Both of those plus 7.
That. Oh, okay. Hang on. 14 plus 6?
Plus 7.
14 plus
21 and 16 plus 7. Because I'm horrible at maths. 21 and a 23.
I stand corrected. Both of those hit.
Okay. Rolling
Now,
damage.
please don't give me numbers until after you apply
Yeah,
modifier.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Questionless.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to do a disarm action
No.
against the horse, damn it!
No. I know where you're going with this. No.
Where are you going with this?
I was gonna see if
To
maybe,
dismount.
like, force her to dismount by knocking her off the horse.
No. Nice try, though, but no.
Listen, it was an option.
Nice try, but no.
Disarm the horse.
It has
No
no arms,
superiority die.
only legs.
But no superiority die in this.
Okay.
In this
so
very
6
particular circumstance, the back is the arm. I mean, it's got bones like an arm. I mean, it's kind of spiny, but it still works, kind of. Maybe.
I love the Uh, I love all this trying to play with the rules and whatnot because
Listen, it is carrying her.
Voldir,
Uh-huh.
you feel a very faint glow and cold, like almost like not so much cold as much as the absence of warmth suddenly just surround you specifically.
Okay.
Because
Bonus
you
action
are-
roll.
You are 140, that's correct. Alina smiles. The horse, excuse me, before that happened, Alina, thank you to play with them for, how long has it been again?
About 20
And
seconds.
she charges in your direction, 120 feet, at which point,
Not done with my turn.
oh, you're not done with your turn, okay.
Bonus action dash away when I feel that absence of warmth.
No, that would not happen until the end of your turn.
How does she react to the horse being hit then? After it's hit?
She's unamused, but no, she's unamused, but she's not like taking any difference in approach. I'll put it that way.
Then I can't bonus action dash away. Never mind.
I'm sorry. Those attacks were against the horse, right? Just making
Yes,
sure.
specifically trying to kill the frickin' horse.
Okay,
To
yeah.
reduce their movement speed.
Yeah, I hear you. I just want to make sure I'm applying this to the correct bar here. Now at this point, once your turn ends, an absence of warmth, like the warmth begins to drain from the
Yes.
air around you.